Hey, what's up, Lakerland? Lakers for life. Duncan here, Mad Lakers. Let's talk. In my previous video, I talked about instead of adding Kemba Walker on a max salary, I talked about adding Darren Collison, Terrence Ross, Bullock, Wayne Ellington, Jeff Green, Dragan Bender, and as well as JaVale McGee back to this roster. Now, in my previous video, I talked about how that would work and how it would be put together. Go look for that one on my channel. You can see that. This is part 2 to that. On this video, I want to talk about the dynamic of it and how exactly it works. So, Frank Vogel's system is highly dependent upon defense. Everywhere he's been, it's been a top-rated defensive team. So, when you're talking about Collison, who's a top-ranked defender, when you're talking about Terrence Ross, who's a solid on-the-ball defender, Bullock, who can defend, when you're talking about Kuzma, who's shown some signs of defending, LeBron, Bender, Davis, McGee, these guys are all solid defenders. Now, the best part of this team, though, is their shooting ability. Because as we've already learned, that a LeBron James team has to have shooters. Must have shooters. And in today's NBA, you have to have guys that can stretch the floor and make threes. So let's talk about that. Collison. Collison is a solid career three-point shooter. Not to mention he's very clutch. Let's go on and add on Terrence Ross, who's a guy that can knock down threes if given the opportunity. Once he gets going, he can continuously nail that shot. He's also really good at moving without the ball, which means he can get open and he can drain shots. He's a solid shooter. Bullock's a career three-point shooter. Ellington is a solid three-point shooter. Kuzma is a solid three-point shooter. Jeff Green can drain threes. LeBron can drain threes. Wagner can drain threes. Bender can drain threes. Anthony Davis can hit a few threes. This is a lineup and a roster that can stretch the floor, that can make a lot of open shots. It's also a roster that can get in your face, make shots difficult for you, create turnovers, and attack the rim. There's going to be rebounders. See, for me, it's ridiculous to go out and spend everything we have on 4 players and then surround those 4 players with guys who, quite honestly, are basically out of college. For me, we have to get players and veterans and shooters, guys that role players. But we also have to get guys that want to come to play for us. That was what I was talking about on that last video. Is these guys are all guys that have played for the Vogel system. You can go ahead and do what you want. They've all played for the Vogel system. They know the system well. These are guys that want to win. They're hungry. Okay, they've been on bad teams for way too long. They want a chance to win now. These are veteran players that maybe haven't even had a championship yet. So they're hungry for that. Now they come and bring them in, and to set them next to a LeBron James and an Anthony Davis, and to give them the team around them that could potentially walk through the West. And let's face it, that's what we're talking about. We're talking about a team that can walk through the West. It's to me, it makes only sense that we go after guys who want to be here, are willing to take pay cuts to come, and who know the system and are hungry. That's exactly what I put together. Whether it be Collison, whether it be Ross, whether it be Jeff Green, all these guys are guys that want to win now. And that, to me, is why you put this team together. Now, do they complement each other? Heck yeah, they complement each other. What's defense going to do when Collison has the ball and he's driving to the hoop? and a defense is sucking in on Collison, that means LeBron or AD is wide open. Or if defense is sucked down in the paint, that means that there's somebody like a Terrence Ross ready to take that ball from the side, ready to take a wide open shot. So if teams collapse on Ross, that again leaves LeBron and AD. You can't. You got to choose your poison with this roster, and that's the Golden State effect. That's the multiple talent, deep roster that can score inside and out, and you can pull guys off the bench to score. Every bit of what I've mentioned was possible. Every bit of the roster is possible. And to me, it's something the Lakers should seriously consider. I'd love to know what you guys think about it. Go ahead and comment in the box. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the videos and all that good stuff. But Lakers forever. We got AD and LeBron. Yeah, let's go Lakers. Peace.